Unfreaking believable, man. I'm in shock right now as I'm recording this video. Today's session in the market, every market, the Dow, the S&P, the NASDAQ, crazy. The Dino Bars printed a huge sell signal exactly 1:08 p.m. Massive volume on this bar right here, okay? And in this video, I'm going to show you how we nailed what I think was the market top. All right, let's do it. All right, what's up, guys? It's Mark here at Dino Trading, and boy, did we start the week with a bang. Okay, I hope you guys had a lot of fun trading today because you kind of knew that some type of sell-off was coming, right? This is the Dow futures, by the way, which you know is my favorite. Do I have the NASDAQ? Let me see if I have the NASDAQ as well. Yeah, here's the NQ futures, okay, the NASDAQ 100 Emini Futures. For those of you guys that like a little bit more of a faster moving wild man type market, and it's just gorgeous, man. Today was one of those days where you're just kind of patting yourself on the back. This is going to sound super obnoxious, and I don't mean for it to be, but honestly, man, today was like taking candy from a baby. Just look at this beautiful stay green, right? You don't get a single short signal until right over here, right? And then you draw your highs, and then you draw your lows, and you wait for price to come back into the money zone, the retracement zone, call it whatever you want. You're looking for that pullback, right? And it's just gorgeous. There's no other word I can think of, right? This is like looking at a Picasso, looking at a work of art. Okay, and I'm not exaggerating, all right? This is what price action charts look like. So what I want to talk to you guys about is, the power of these retracement zones and why they're so statistically significant, all right? Whether you trade the Dow futures, whether you trade the NQ, whether you trade Forex stocks, the S&P 500 E-minis, it doesn't matter, okay? Retracement trading, okay, within the context of a trend, all right? So that's the catch there. Retracement trading is probably, in my opinion, one of the best ways to trade, all right? There's multiple strategies that I teach. One is a trend trading method, and one is a trend line breakout method. All right, but this particular method of executing a trade within the context of a retracement, and what do I mean by retracement? What I mean by retracement is when you've identified a zone, okay? Anytime you trade a retracement, there's always going to be a retracement zone. They go hand in hand, right? So a retracement zone, as you can see right here, in fact, I'll just capture, here was one retracement right here. You can kind of see that kind of ticked into the zone, and then there was also one over here, okay? So let's talk about why retracement zones are so powerful. In fact, here's another one right here, right? Here's a long signal. Draw your highs, draw your lows of that signal bar, and wouldn't you know it, there were some nice retracements into the retracement zone for just a 300-point gain on the NQ. And trust me, man, when you just say the words out loud, 300 points on the NQ futures, for those of you guys that do trade the NQ, or if I say something like 600 points on the Dow, or if I say something like, 80 points on the S&P E-minis, it gives you goosebumps, man, right? Because this is the nature of the market environment that we're in right now. Huge swings in either direction, a massive rally to the upside, and then boom, out of nowhere, one nice big sell-off, right? So anyway, here's what I want you to glean from watching this video, all right? What I try to do each day, every time I post these videos, is I try to come out here and show you that the market does not have to be mysterious. The market is not this big, confusing black box. I mean, it can be, all right? It can be for a lot of people who don't know what they're doing, what I call the retail traders, okay? The people that are fussing around with indicators and MACD and moving average lines and all that other bull crap, right? But here's all you need to know when it comes to identifying how to spot just the perfect textbook entry, all right? So number one, this is coming. Don't ever mess with candlestick charts. I know a lot of you guys out there, you love your Japanese candlesticks, you love your indicators. But if anyone out there can show me that Japanese candlesticks and candlestick chart patterns have actually made you money, I'm all ears. All right? Because I don't know a single person, right? I don't know a single person that has ever made money with Japanese candlesticks, right? Price action charts, which is what you're looking at here, all right? Price action charts, again, in my opinion, are the only type of chart style, okay, that's gonna forecast and pinpoint these areas for you. Okay, enough said. And a lot of people ask me, how do these green bars and red bars print? Well, the mathematical algorithm behind my dyno bars uses only two metrics. Okay, I count the number of ticks per second, which is what I call price velocity, right? How fast the market's moving or how slow the market's moving, right? That's what tick velocity is. And I also count volume. It takes a certain amount of volume to trigger before you get a green bar or a red bar. End of story. Okay? And these green bars and these red bars, which is simply the first green after a string of red or the first red after a string of green, guys, these are statistically significant areas on your chart. The smart money is paying attention to these areas, so you better believe that you also should be paying attention, right? I'm not the inventor of retracement trading. I'm not the inventor of trend trading, right? But at the end of the day, what I've been able to do is come up with a pretty comprehensive chart style that I think does an excellent job in really any market, right? This is the NQ, this is the Dow. You're going to find that when you study price action based charts and price action based strategies, which is exactly what you see here on the screen, I'm telling you, man, it's going to make an immediate impact on your trading almost on day one, right? Because what price action does is it forces you to understand the nature of the market. It forces you to profile what's happening in the market, and it does one thing very, very well, and that is it can potentially forecast the starting point of a trend before the trend actually starts. You understand what I'm saying? If you ask me, guys, that's the secret sauce. That's the holy grail to getting really, really good at trading, right? Leaving all of your bad habits behind and just focus. Listen. Pay attention to what the market's telling you, right? Because these areas, like I said, mean something. You can't just ignore these areas, right? You got to pay attention. And by the way, these moves are not small amounts of money, all right? If we do the math, all right, just on this sell-off here, okay, and this is not an exaggeration, these are real numbers from today's session, okay? We captured a 500-point move. You guys know that every point is worth $5 times just a couple of contracts. Guys, that's a $5,000 potential just in one day. How? By being able to forecast the starting point of a trend. Guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you killed it today. It's going to be an amazing rest of the year, and I'm looking forward to helping you on your trading journey. I'll see you on the next trade.